Greetings, people of the internet. This is Scott Serkland from Serkworks, coming to you live from my workshop, aka garage. I just wanted to do a real quick video here to kind of show you what I'm up to. As of this recording, we're about 2 months away from Phoenix Comic Con, and I am designing a new booth. And I don't know if you saw my other booth. Let me see if I can. I'll show you some pieces of what it was. So. If you're familiar with Serkworks at all, if you've been to my website, you'll know that I have my theme or my brand is basically, it's like a, I don't know, like a kind of a Rube Goldberg-esque machine, just a bunch of pipes and things like this. So this is a piece of, let's see, oops. This is my original, this is what I was using originally, which is just a giant, basically PVC pipe that I've kind of tricked out a bit. The problem with this is it's really difficult to carry around and to transport because it just rolls all over the place, and there's just, there's dozens of these pieces that need to be connected and everything. So although it looked really cool, it had some drawbacks. So I'm going to try to redesign the booth to do out of, this is what my logo was, and this is part of the existing booth, and this is just EXP foam, which is like a extruded polystyrene, same stuff that you'd find in Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, and it's just for insulation basically is what the trades use it for. That's not exactly what I do with it, but so anyway, so this is as you can see here, this is the blue foam. There's also pink, white. There's all kinds of different foams. This stuff is pretty rigid. The pink and the blue are really rigid, so it's good for things like this. And this is also hard-coated, so there's a little extra durability with that once I coat it and then paint it. But I thought I'd just kind of give you an idea how I do this, and I think I'll do just maybe a series of these step by step. So what I've done is I've got a big sheet of pink foam, and I've traced it with an opaque projector, which is this is the first step, which I'm not showing you because it has to be almost complete darkness, but this is an opaque projector. So what it can do is, this is my new logo, and I've just basically printed that out. Oops, sorry. And you stick it on the projector, it projects it on the wall, and then you trace it out like that. Fairly simple. So now that this is traced out, the next step is to cut all these pieces out. And when I cut them out, I will kind of layer them and stack them to give it more of a, 3 dimensions. I'll kind of give you a look at, these are some pieces that I've already cut out. These are just, let's see if I can get back far enough. As you can see here, now this is all going to be sanded down, and it'll look a lot better than it does now. But you can kind of see the layering here. I've got 2 different thicknesses of foam, and this is all cut out with hot wire tools, which I'll show you in a minute. Now the advantage to this is it's flat. I can stack it up. It's relatively light, and I can transport it a lot better as opposed to what I was using before. It's not totally, round. It's not, it's flat. So, but from the front, it should look great once it's all painted and everything. And even though it doesn't have that, 360 look to it, the benefit is that I can do more with this than I can visually with this existing PVC, because it's basically all straight angles, and then you've got some curves, and that's it. But I want it to get, like, as you can see here, thick, then thin, and just have it look real crazy. I'll show you my drawings here. You can kind of see, these are some of my specs here, what the booth is going to look like. And I'll have my prints hanging up here along here with the existing logo. Now, I did change part of the logo, my little icon. This guy here, he's different now. Right now, all you see is I showed you before, and I don't know where I stuck that. Let's see. The wind must have blown it away. So this is what it looks like now. So I am going to cut out this piece, and I'll have 2 in 2 different sizes. One's going to be on the front of the booth, and then one that's going to fit right inside this gear, which is the O of my logo. So let me clear some of this stuff off here. And again, you can kind of see these are all the various pieces that I'm going to cut out with this hot wire tool. Let me set this on the tripod. Oh, you know what? Let me show you the tools real quick. So this is the bad boy. This is the one I like to use. It's a little pricey. I got this from Hot Wire Foam Factory, so if you look them up on the internet you can find it. But this is, I mean, this thing will cut through foam like butter. It's a hot knife, and it's got its own power source. It just plugs directly into a standard outlet. Now, like I said, it is pricey. You can buy one of these things. It's a little hot wire. This one is a Styro Cutter Plus. Again, you can just search that on the internet. Sometimes they carry them at like Michael's or I don't know, Joann's, whatever kind of place you have like that. But anyway, so this thing runs for about, I mean, this thing costs about 20 bucks, I think. And it works pretty good. And I do use this a lot for detailed areas because this one, even though it has, I can vary how hot it is. Sometimes it just like I said, it melts through butter. So even on the small settings, sometimes it cuts more than I want, and it's kind of hard because this is like a knife, and this does have different attachments. It does have an attachment kind of like this. This one doesn't wrap around corners as well because it's more like a knife, and rather instead of a you know, just a wire. So anyway, so let me show you what this thing looks like. I'll set this up, sorry about that, on a tripod. Hopefully this is in camera. I'm going to move this. I have a little bit of room. I'm not going to sit here and do the whole thing, but I just want to give you a general idea of what it looks like. There's so here you see it's got a little trigger. You hit that, see that red light? That means it's on. It takes a few seconds to heat up. Now, hopefully I'm in camera. I can't really see. So I'm going to take a look. Okay, all right. So, as you can see, hopefully, yeah, as you can see up here. Now, usually you can see that smoke. I should be wearing a mask, which I will, but that's going to make it hard for you to hear me. So I'm just going to do a little bit of this, and then I'm going to shut it off, put on my mask, and cut the rest of this. But I'm just going to cut this general shape out, and then I'll go back in with the details. So, there you go. So that's that, and I'm probably going to wrap it up right now. But I will be back and I will show you the next step after these are cut out. And, oops, sorry. So after these are cut out, I'll come back, do another video. Man, I'm shaky. That's where the tripod comes in handy. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Next time I will have them cut out, and I will show you a little bit of the sanding techniques and some of the tools that I use for that. So thanks for checking this out. Went a little longer than I wanted to, but if you're still here, thanks, and I will see you next time. Later.